So this got a huge update. Go ahead and start again. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, start again.
Yep.
Abort your current game. Fuck your game.
Lose all my money, why don't you?
Money is pointless at a certain point. Blorb, blorb, blorb.
So
for those that don't know what Dead Cells is, you play that moldy puddle of yuck, and then you become this guy.
may want to move the mouse away from the...
You're a guy now.
He was a goop now and a guy now. Listen, I had to go for that joke. It was a long stretch, but I had to make it happen.
So let's see, you have pretty much everything unlocked, I'm guessing.
No, I'm missing...
Oh, not anymore?
No, I'm missing a few other things, but they were like... I was at like 99% before the update happened.
Oh, wow, they set the items in a new spot. Also, fuck that whip.
So notice how everything's all green and stuff?
Yeah.
That's part of the new update. I'll actually let you play that for a quick second. I gotta take something really fast. I apologize.
Do it. I don't normally like shields, but I hate that whip with a passion.
Oh.
Can't catch me off guard. I just needed to turn down on my end here.
That was moderately impressive.
I play this game a lot.
You know, now that I've beaten Mario Odyssey, maybe I'll do it too. Because I love this game every time that I get to play it, but I don't ever play it on here.
Fucker.
You know, I've never really paid attention to the music in this game.
It's good.
Yeah?
Probably because every time you played it, it's been on Zito's account here, and he has music turned off.
Ah. Yeah, since we're usually playing on a stream, we don't want too much noise coming out. So.
Let's go. Challenge room.
Our drink tonight?
Oh, shit.
I mean, if you want.
I mean, if you really want to. Ah, your food. You need that sustenance. God. I'm not used to this particular controller. I usually play it on my Xbox controller.
Do we have one? Can we switch it?
We can, but it doesn't... like, here's the thing. The button layout is the same. It's just weird.
The triggers are different.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You said big boy gamer food, and I thought to myself, what is the most gamer of all fast food? And I thought to myself, Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Is that Taco Bell?
Yes,
that's Taco Bell.
What'd you get? Did you get chalupas?
Nah, just a standard array of tacos. Because
okay.
I do, while I am gonna
respect.
Yeah, I am gonna eat my big boy gamer food, but I also would like to have dinner with the girl as well.
By the
Fair
way,
enough.
I'm apparently super low.
Well, the game's low now?
No, I'm super low.
You are super low.
Yeah.
I am El Super Low.
Let's see. That's not the one I want to go through. Give me that skill up. Give me damn skills. Oh, wow. They changed this stuff, too. 25 damage.
All right. I mean, I guess we won't really know.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you are still low. What the fuck?
Okay.
How about this? You take that mic, I'll take this mic.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Whatever. Oh, wait. Apparently, did you turn me up already?
Yeah.
All right. Apparently, I'm pretty fine now.
Sweet.
All right, cool.
Heading out, Grant?
Later, Grant.
Peace.
I was also going to say that mic tends to get on
Give me the chest. Ah, better bow. Let's see, which one to swap? There we go. Full bows.
So have you been upgrading yourself at all?
I got some brutality.
Alrighty.
I see that they changed up that system a little too.
Yeah, your gear now like certain weapons now have certain colors, and depending on which of your stats you upgrade, it'll do the better damage or the better effect of the item. So that's
Repeater crossbow.
Yep, that thing is pure brutality.
Bye, heavy bow. That one's level 1.
Actually, another fun thing about this game is they changed up how shields work, and they also changed up how bows work.
Huh.
So now,
they changed the way deployables look too.
Yeah. Bow-only modes are now viable. Arrows don't get stuck in enemies forever.
Oh,
that
that's
is nice.
And you can activate a shield and hold on to it, and you can stand still with it. It'll absorb damage, but if you like insta-block with it, you initiate a parry, which just deals damage back no matter what the shield is.
I like this DACA crossbow.
Oh, that thing. Oh, that's so good. It used to have insane knockback, so every time you shot it, you would just like inch back a couple of seconds.
All right, at this point, going into the. Oh, what the fuck is the hard route called?
Oh, that's gone now. You only have 2 routes to pick from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, I've been running around looking for that. It's been a while since I played.
Because there are new biomes actually too.
Really? Okay, cool.
There's new biomes.
So there's places beyond the what is it? The wharf now?
Yes.
Don't be that guy. All right, then I'll go back to the toxic sewers. Now that I know.
Yeah, if you go into the toxic sewers, I think it will. The other 2 areas you can go to after the toxic sewers are either the old prison and the ossuary.
Okay,
Oh, I'm
so
sorry, ramparts and then ossuary.
Okay, so the ossuary is later then.
Yeah.
What have you been trying to upgrade? I'll just look.
I have everything. I need to get new blueprints. The only way to escape now is just to break the door with your strumpf alone.
Yo, have you been playing, wait, I forget if you're into Pokemon.
I am in Pokemon, yes.
Yeah, have you gotten Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon?
No, I am not. I am absolutely okay with waiting until Gen 8 happens on the Switch.
I
Yeah, me too.
I have way too many things that I have to play.
Yeah. I agree.
I still haven't played South Park.
Yeah. Man, it's going to be just like with the last one for me. It's going to be out for forever, and then I'm finally going to play. And then I'm going to want to talk to people about it, but everyone's like, dude, that was like 2 years ago. Where are you?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've played it.
Yeah, I haven't heard a whole lot of buzz about it.
Because it's literally a season of South Park in turn-based strategy form.
I can dig on
Which,
that.
which, if you dig on that, that's fine.
Yeah, I feel like that's what, you know, made the first one good.
And yes,
I honestly actually didn't like the gameplay of the first one. I thought
It was okay.
I thought late game I was just like, all right, this is fucking tedious now, super tedious.
a little bit. And yes, Gen 8 will be on the Switch.
They had to pull the guy out of his fucking office to make sure you knew.
Well, yeah, because they were talking about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon right when the Switch was coming out, and everyone was like,
Oh, but
"What-
the Switch though.
but my Switch though."
But do you go with the argument that they're waiting for kids to get a hand on the Switch? Like not enough kids have the Switch to actually to make a Gen 8 this time around?
I don't buy
no,
it.
trust me, I understand they're like, it was at close to the end of the 3DS's lifespan, but I mean, it's still a Pokemon game, and
Why the fuck can't they just kill the 3DS now? They have no reason to keep it around.
it
They
will
do.
die
They had.
soon.
Do you know how many millions of 3DSs there are out there?
I know, but like,
No.
it's time for that new shit to come in.
That's not my problem. My problem is that they're not porting 3DS games to the Switch.
well,
that is my problem.
there's. How would you do that?
Yeah, dual
like
screen.
they're so different.
Right, the dual screen.
Also, like I was always kind of surprised that the Switch wasn't a touchscreen.
Because I remember.
It's,
Oh, I'm sorry.
isn't it?
No, it's a touchscreen.
Is
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use it. Yeah.
It's not a mandated thing to be had, but it is possible.
Yeah. Doesn't have a stylus though, although that would be awkward. Let's be honest.
I do remember someone trying to port a DS-esque game to.
I can't
like,
think of a single game where I played and it was like touchscreen compatible.
Clicks or that. Wait. I know there. I know.
Doesn't Odyssey have a couple of functions like that?
Nope. I have not needed a single bit of touchscreen.
Well, not
on-
needed, but like I think there's like in 2-player mode there might be like some resemblance of a touchscreen
Maybe.
capability. I could be wrong though. Like I could be talking out my ass, but
I wonder, like, how could that even work on 2-player mode? You'd have to have like some 2-year-old's grubby fingers like touching your screen or something.
It's really
While you're
all
trying to
for-
play.
Like honestly, you only ever use the touchscreen on menus.
that's true.
Like, and if you're
Oh,
typing
brutal.
stuff out.
This is the brutal run.
So I've
Look,
gotta
if I can
get-
just run in and gun down everything, I'm
It's a
fine.
bow only 2 run.
The shields are awful, and it only offered me a whip at the start. A whip and a bow, and I'm like, it's bow time.
So it doesn't cost money to change all the items into one of these things. So now you have a choice.
Interesting. Okay.
And you can re-roll again if you don't like what you see.
But that costs money.
That costs money to re-roll. Not as much money as it is to buy something.
Oh, I like the new balance blade art.
Yeah, there's a lot of like really nice touch-ups they did for this update.
Which one would I think I'd replace the one.
Well, you have abysmal tactics. But it does give you tactics if you take it.
Yeah, but it's a brutal weapon.
Yeah, but it also gives you tactics, so if, like, God forbid you wanted to use something that had tactics, you had a slight advantage.
There we go. Now I'm not only bow. But I'm still pretty good with bow.
I still do want to actually try a bow-only run, now that I know that, like, it's actually viable.
Yeah, now that arrows come back to you at a certain point.
Yep.
Because I remember getting stuck, like, sometimes I end up with just, like, sometimes I only have daggers and arrows when I get to, like, the black gate, and it's like, well, shit.
Did you not have any, like, bombs or anything?
I had bombs and stuff, so it was just, like, a really long, drawn-out fight.
Jesus.
Freeze! Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My name is Mr. Dead Cell.
I want to, like, have the developers come out with this guy's name, and it's like, no, we can't. It's forever been cemented that it's just the Dead Cells guy. It's like Doom guy.
Well, he is the Dead Cells. Isn't that the deal? Like, his cells are undead?
I don't know. The lore is not. Fuck, there is very little lore
Oh, fuck.
to this whole
I pissed
thing.
it off.
And if there is lore, it's probably
Down.
in this update that I don't know. And, I haven't been able to get to it yet, but I think there might be a permanent rune that gives you, like, you know Alucard's giant leap in Castlevania?
Yes.
I think it gives you that.
Huh.
It's just that
You
Wall
don't eat
chicken.
you don't eat gore. You don't eat gore.
Oh no, you can. I just said it to Castlevania.
Okay.
That's another one of the cute little things
Scroll
they added
of
to
the
it.
Assassin.
Okay,
Approve
that's
my.
cute.
Oh wow. So there's things that. Oh, or gotcha.
Either or.
Well. Survive. Going barbarian.
Scott is Mr. Fuck Me over there. I don't know what that means.
It means what it says it means, Mr. Fuck Me.
I mean,
How did you come by this thing?
I don't know.
Wait, no. Now the lore has been struck. Now we need to construct something around this. Please give us your interpretation of Scott Fuck Me.
Clip that. Just that.
There you go. Yep. Thank you. You're welcome. I gave you guys all the clips.
I don't know if they can make clips that short.
Oh no, they can.
Oh, good.
They absolutely can. You're welcome, chat. You're welcome.
Anything goes on Casual Friday. Give me something good. That's okay.
Wow, you got shafted on that web. Wait. Scroll. Can you not edge the camera up to the top a little bit? There you go.
Causes bleeding. I do like bleeding.
It's colorless, so that means that your highest tier applies to it no matter what.
It is theoretically better than my bow.
I mean, if you get your if you value criticals more on the third hit.
Which I don't. I value bleed. Dots. Now I just have to not
Just
touch.
don't get hit by anything.
Oh, man, I've killed almost everything here. That's the worst part.
You said almost.
I mean,
I say that because I am
do you
not
want to
sure.
go? Do you want to go into the challenge rune? Oh, there you go.
Bet. I think I see one of those bats up there.
What happened to the barbarian brutality you were talking about a few seconds ago?
I'm throwing fucking knives at them.
Cautiously, though.
Barbarians can be smart.
That's the exact opposite of what they're supposed to be doing. They don't fight smart, they just fight.
If you strike from far away. I'm
That is the most
risking.
half-ass barbarian.
That I was reading the name.
I
of
know,
that
but
thing.
like in context, it's like
Strike from far
Strike
away.
from far away. I cast fist.
I cast fist.
Rocket punch.
Oops.
Stop stereotyping. You're talking to the guy who's the fucking GM. Come on now.
Stay away
Ooh.
from me, bombs.
Don't touch the eggs.
Oh.
How will he get out of this mess?
What a pickle. Dive. Fuck.
Oh!
Fuck. Eat a dick.
Hey, you got yourself a shiny gemstone there.
Give me that gem.
Get you your $700.
What's this?
This is a new rune.
Oh,
that
you
I
don't
actually
have that
did
yet?
Get. No, I did get it. That's the
Oh.
only way to progress. Jump and then down, hold down and press A.
There you
Ah,
Ground
okay.
stomp.
go. Hey, if you kill someone with a bow and arrow, have you boned them?
Wait a minute. The old sewers. Where's the prison?
Oh no, it's the ramparts or the old sewers.
Okay, so the prison doesn't exist in this anymore.
It does. I just don't know where.
It might be
'cause
through the old sewer.
It might be. I've never gone through the old sewer yet.
Let's go.
The new
trekking
old
through
sewer.
The new old, that new old shit.
Let's go wade through some shit.
Well, I mean, he step in cholera water like 2 seconds ago in the fucking playthrough.
Let me out.
All right, cool.
I honestly thought that was a soft lock because when I ran out of items, the guy was just like, "No, you can't leave." But I can't purchase anything else. No, you can't leave. And then I was just like, I think I may have soft locked myself, and everyone was just like, "Nah, just break the door down."
Break it. They didn't used to allow you to break that door.
No, they didn't. I don't know.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
We get hit by a random fucking spore from those
Get you
mushrooms.
why don't you get? Oh,
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
Oh yeah.
Just, I need to kill 2 enemies.
Is this the Dark Soul of platformers?
2 enemies.
It actually, before that terminology got like really stale, they actually like bolstered this game as a dark Castlevania.
You know, I could see that.
Do you want you a pie or a turkey? It's
Not
not
even-
gonna help you.
Not right now. I'm at full health too.
Pick
Also, the
pick
fact
your
that there are
last
like
meal.
2 teleporters like right like 30 meters from each other. Fuck! I just got up on that ledge and it killed me. Here you go, Kaiser. You want to try? You,
Yeah.
you,
Oh
you ain't
man,
played in
it's
a while.
been so long.
Here you go, dude. Oh wait, hold on. We don't want to wrap that around like big boy gamer food.
This is the Cuphead of Dark Souls.
All right, let's see. It's been a long time.
Just caressed his cheek on that needle.
It's like, I want to. Fuck!
Ah!
I bled to death. Just tap it. Tap right bumper.
All right, cool. That's a lot of gold.
You tap to pick up. You hold to sell. And since it's a bar of gold, and since it's a bag of gold, you can't really sell them. And there are your weapons.
You got-
Ooh,
you
the
got a
fire looks new.
ooh, spear, firebolt, or shield.
Go with fire. Fire always wins. Fire and spear probably. Shield is worthless.
Hey man, you say that.
I say that and I mean it. Here, just
Oh,
just
that's
grab.
so cool.
You can grab 2.
Oh,
So take the fire and just see if you like it.
So now
Okay.
X is whatever your first
Press
primary
Y.
is, and then Y is your secondary.
I'm a firebender! Yeah! Oh shit.
Yeah, spears are kind of. They're okay.
Also,
They're good. They're good for attacking a bunch of dudes in a row.
I think
Come on,
I think
come
you
on.
have the spear that if you hit multiple enemies with it, it does automatic critical damage.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, how do I go down?
Down and jump.
Okay.
Yep.
And if you do it again, you stomp.
Oh yeah, God. Yeah, it's been so long since I played this.
No, it's all good.
I'm gonna be terrible, I'm sorry.
Yeah, roll.
Do you want to take another shot at it since you're getting back into the controls?
Roll
I
is
might
B.
have to.
Don't forget to grab that arrow. They're very useful.
Oh, wow. There we go.
I apologize in advance. I have now made this a social eating stream as well, but I apologize for nothing because it is my big boy gamer food.
Big boy game of food time.
What was that?
I stepped on a bag. Meanwhile, while Kaiser's going through this, I will come back over here and read off some of these bit drops.
Ooh.
Because there have been a few.
Oh god.
You got.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no.
Bend
Fire
your
Nation.
bend your flames.
Roll.
No.
Roll away. Roll away. Keep rolling. Rolling. What? Stab them all with the spear.
I will do that.
But you're not.
I did it.
Roll through them. There you go.
Yay.
You got him. All right. And with that, Paladin Boris, thank you so much for the 500 bits saying Shinra ass OP. Hell yeah. Bloodhawk07, thank you so much for the 6-month tier 2 resub. Thank you kindly. Freelancer AZ or Freelancer Arizona, have to roll behind him. Thank you so much for the 11-month resub. I wonder who will be the first one to get the 11 for the full year.
Right.
It'll be interesting. Jellies131, thank you so much for the 2,500 bits, saying, I just bought a house. Thanks for the laughs and keeping me in good spirits. Congratulations, that's awesome.
Dude,
I bought a
congrats.
house earlier this year as well. Rael Learud, thank you so much for the 500, or Leardu, thank you so much for the 500 bits, saying, hi TFS Couch, have some bits from me on my... If it is your birthday today, I can reach the button now, so happy goddamn birthday to you! If it is your birthday this weekend, happy birthday then! Zeno, enjoy your big boy gamer food. Don't mess with it. You're touching things that you don't want to touch. Happy goddamn birthday! There's something good inside for you.
I feel like you did that extra long.
It wasn't extra long.
No, that was about as
That was
much-
average.
That was as average as.
If
it gets.
anything, below average. But it's a casual Friday, so I don't have to go through all that trouble.
Just feels like it goes on for a million years.
But happy birthday.
It never ends.
Vincent Crest, thank you so much for the
That's
sub with
song
Twitch
that never
Prime.
ends. It just goes on and on, my friend.
Loxarica, thank you so much for the 1,060 bits, saying, hey dudes, been put in a wheelchair after being hit by a car. God damn,
Oh,
that's
no.
awful.
Holy shit, dude.
I'm from the UK and don't usually get to watch a stream, but I love you guys. But Kaiser is my hero. Love you
Aw,
all.
thank you.
Well, we hope you feel better soon. We
Yeah,
definitely hope
dude.
that it's not permanent.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm guessing by the message that it's like it seemed to be in relatively high spirits, but we hope you feel better soon.
Absolutely.
And thank you for joining us, and thank you for the bits. Z Polar Bear, thank you so much for the 5-month resub, saying, hey Couch, I had an odd question if you know. Do you have a favorite Don Bluth animated movie?
Oh, that's hard. Because Don Bluth always have this theory that kids can suffer through, like, the worst things imaginable so long as you have a happy ending.
Secret's a Nim for me, probably.
Yeah, so, like, it's either going to be either Secret and Nim for me, or it's a tie-up between Land Before Time and the original American Tale.
Did he also do Anastasia? Was that also him?
No.
that was not him.
That was Sony.
Yeah, that was Sony.
That
That was around the Prince of Egypt time.
Yeah, and he also did Dragon's Lair and...
Space Ace!
Yeah, Space Ace, but there was one other movie I'm blanking on right now that I know he did. Oh god.
American Tail?
I said that.
Oh,
Fievel Goes West.
Oh no, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
That's it. There you go.
I did watch American Tail a lot as a kid. I did love that movie as well.
I liked Fievel Goes West. Am I weird?
I did too. No, I think as a kid I enjoyed that more.
Yes!
As a kid, I enjoyed the Western one more.
It was less sad.
Yeah! That's terrifying, actually.
That's why I'm like, wait a minute, I know there's another movie that I'm skipping on, because then I could just say, all right, Land Before Time and
Fern Gully.
Oh my god,
That's not Don Bluth.
right.
Was that not Don Bluth?
No, that was not.
Okay, I don't know.
I was just like, wait a minute, could it be?
But, yo,
it was in the same era.
Land
so I was
Before
wondering.
Time's mine. That's why. Ah, damn.
Oh, was Land Before Time Don Bluth? I don't
Yes.
know his full filmography.
Wait, was that him?
No, Land Before Time
I mean,
was
I
the
believe-
original was him.
I believe that it was. Oh my god, they shit all over his legacy.
Aren't they up to like 16 now?
They're up to
It's
something.
bizarre.
It's fucking terrible.
The television show was the worst affront because every episode they have a song that they sing.
And it's
Yeah.
just the same song with
It's the
different
same
lyrics.
tune with new lyrics every time. Same melodies, same harmonies, everything. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Mom.
I remember because I saw it when I was in college.
Mom, I got a song to sing for you. Here it goes. Sharing and caring, it can
working
be fun.
together,
Get A's on your report card and go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Anyway, Mental Fire, thank you so much for the 1,500 bits, saying, thanks to TFS and the Unexpectables, I recently started DMing for friends.
Hey,
what
dude.
advice would you give? Zito, you're here.
Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to give advice to you. You may want to drink.
But this isn't Drunk Souls.
Just tap LB.
LB.
I know what it is.
All right, so I'm going to give you the short answer before I ask more questions back at that one, because the short answer is, if you're a first-time GM and you've never done it before and you have a bunch of friends and you don't think that your idea is good, to quote Shia LaBeouf, do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Do not let your memes be dreams.
And if you want to pass ideas around, we do have a very thorough D&D channel on our Discord. You just walk back to the beginning.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, for beginning advice, the only thing I can tell you is just do it, because unfortunately I'm not you as a GM, and I don't know your playstyle, I don't know your friends, I don't know your campaign. If you had specifics, I could probably say, like, oh, well, I would probably do this. But if it's just, like, vague, general, like, what do I do as a GM?
Immediately kill them all.
Yeah, that works.
It's mostly about finding your style and then going along, like, crafting your own stories. The story, like, the GM is a storyteller first and foremost. You are not an adversary to the players. You are there to make sure their story gets told.
I actually see GMing as three things: an improv actor, a storyteller, and a game designer.
I can see that.
If you can haggle all three of those, then you can GM whatever you want.
Oh, you pissed it off now. It's going to follow you forever.
Oh, hey. Hey, friend.
Now it's
Oh,
dead.
nice.
It will no longer follow you forever.
Pick that shit up.
All right.
It's typically better than the prisoner's collar.
Make some fodder characters. What's funny about that is people tell me, like, oh, you must have had these characters really super long in advance. I'm like, well, I can craft you a tale that I did, but the truth is I'm making this shit up on the fly as I go.
You had Scrung for a while, I think.
I had Scrung for a while.
Scrung seemed very well developed.
Well, that's the thing, is that I've made characters that are supposed to be well developed, but at the same time, like, when I first made a character, I'm like, what trope can you fill? What can you be? Like, what chances do I have at making you interesting? And then, as time went on, I built upon it.
Yeah.
But nothing, apart from the setting, because I was like, okay, we're making a pirate campaign, I knew that much. Beyond that, like, characters, what your adversaries were, what your what your goals are going to be going forward, that's all on the fly.
Yeah. SFS Dragonic, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, saying, watching episode 14 of FF7MA, I can't wait for more D&D streams. Hell yeah, well, you won't have to wait long. Next stream is on Monday. Monday at 5 o'clock Central Time, or your local equivalent.
I want to say that, like, by come the end of December, we could guarantee that, like, we can have a true to form schedule of, like, Tuesday.
Yes, like after December is over. Actually, probably throughout December, we'll probably be able to do that.
That's true, but I'm saying
until the beginning of our holiday break. But definitely in January, Tuesdays. Tuesday. Katie Cat, thank you so 1989. Thank you so much for the 3-month Prime resub. Just started watching DBZA when episode 18, one of my favorites because of Vegeta's stream, was out, and loved your content ever since. For December, is DBZ Extreme Butoden for the 3DS going to be played? Hard to say right now. We just finished. Well, we finished up Budokai Tenkaichi 3 a little bit ago and just started on our second game. And I have a feeling I know what our third game's going to be. But
ground pound.
Extreme Butoden will definitely be featured in a December at some point in time. Thank you so much, Katie Cat. Loxarica, thank you so much for the 510 bits, saying a bit shout out to the mods because we love them. We love all of our mods. Our mods are incredible. Yeah, there's nothing in here for you.
I pretty much have purchased everything until we find blueprints.
Gotcha.
SFS Dragonic, thank you so much for the sub. And for the additional 500 bits, saying, Lanny, are you going to watch Survivor Series? And if so, who are you wanting to win? I'd love to see AJ Styles win that main event. And I don't really have many opinions on the rest of the card.
I'm so vanilla at wrestling.
No,
so
no, yeah. Like, here's the thing. I'm the kind of wrestling fan that normally I won't give a shit about wrestling until the Royal Rumble comes around. And then I'll watch there through WrestleMania, or watch to WrestleMania, and then I'll peter out around the point where I start losing interest again and come back around Royal Rumble. I love the Royal Rumble. And I definitely don't watch week to week. I only watch pay-per-views.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. Ah, you.
Do.
So how are you feeling about this game after coming back to it for so long?
What do you ask?
Just asking. I want to actually know your opinion on the beta.
It's fun. I mean, God knows that I always enjoyed playing the game when we were... See, I never got to play this game, as I said earlier, like, at home because I'm usually busy with things, so this is the only place I get to play it, ever.
Just tap. There you go.
I got bombs! Yay!
Now you can throw with RT button.
I'm gonna
Right
go
trigger
look
and
at
you
the
throw a
lab.
bunch of, like,
Cluster
scatter
bomb.
bombs, basically. So you
Yay!
like, jump and throw here. Would have killed both of them, probably. Anyway.
It's alright.
I'll save it
NG
for someone else.
NGGS, they recharge real
Hey,
quick.
Angie.
NGGS, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Saying, I don't actually have a birthday. The birthday song is so awful it destroyed it. Made the soundboard burst into flames. Well, you're just no fun.
A brilliant scientist.
Thank you so much, NG. Loxarica, thank you so much for the 510 bits. Saying, it's not long. It's not for long. I'll be tap dancing shortly. Don't worry. Glad you'll be out of that wheelchair soon.
Ah, nice.
Yay.
Ah, they changed the teleporting little pods, did they?
Oh, they added an extra room in the old sewers that you could just fall through a hole, and then the only way out is the little teleport pods.
Okay. And Praise Nerzul, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Saying, what are your favorite colors and waifu/husbandos? I need to know for a project. My favorite waifu is my wife.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Yep, there you go.
Favorite waifu's my girlfriend, and my favorite color is orange.
All right, now if we can go fictional characters.
Let's see. Favorite husbando. That's tough. There aren't a whole lot of husbandos in anime that I'm actually a big fan of. I mean, there are characters that I like, but you have to give me John. Although my current crush is now Sword from Gato.
I have now gained control of the game, so I am now fixated on this. I will have to come back to you after that.
Oh, look
worries.
at you, escaping having to name a girl.
I can't think of one at this point.
It can be a little hard just because there's so many.
There are. too
Yeah,
many.
it's like, in what context, what fiction? I gotta have specifics.
Like one female in fiction that always stuck out to me was Orihime.
Whoop.
For various reasons.
Ooh,
I
want
can
that
name
sword.
2 big ones.
Her bubbly personality and her innocence. And she has massive tits.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're.
Tight Kubo knows how to make a sexy woman, I'll say
They
that.
only got bigger as the series went on.
Not as big as Nami's, though. Nami just, what the fuck happened, girl?
Every time I leave One Piece and come back, they're just bigger. Every time.
Yes, actually.
Every
Inevitably.
fucking time.
And my favorite color is kind of a dark royal blue.
Mine is electric blue. I feel like Oda was told that he needed to develop his female characters and took that a very different way.
No one defined develop for him.
Yeah, Nami went through second puberty.
Yeah. No, she never went through first puberty. She just she came out like
She's still going.
yeah. Okay, I don't remember when Nami ever looked like a real person because it's still Oda's art style, but I do remember when she was more modestly proportioned, yes.
Back when she actually wore shirts.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
She can't even wear shirts anymore.
They don't fit.
She destroys sweaters. It's terrible.
If I speed this fast, yes!
It's a shame that the manga industry just murdered Bleach. I mean,
I
a
mean,
lot of other things murdered Bleach.
Yeah, not just the manga industry.
The turnaround times killed it, though. Let's be honest.
Okay, well I could.
It's because, like, look, I don't have time to focus on story when I have to get these out every week.
Okay,
Yeah.
I could see that, but even. I guess that would just be me being biased, being like, I just, like, the
Look,
story was kind of confusing. And, like,
The story was not confusing. The problem is the story happened every single time. Okay, like, what was the best arc? Soul Society, right?
Yes.
Let's go to this. Let's go to the Soul Society and save our friend, and we'll just be a bunch of angsty teenagers fighting this old, this old monolithic order. What was the exact next arc? The Arankar arc, where they went to where they were a bunch of angsty teenagers going to save their friend from an old monolithic society.
Yeah.
And then wash, rinse, repeat. The fucking last arc was them going to fight a old monolithic society.
Yep.
And Ichigo just kept becoming part something else every time.
Oh yeah, and well, to be fair, in the middle there, they did just do Chapter Black again. I can't believe they had a kid who was all about video games.
Yeah.
Like you already
They
had
what?
you already had the ex Spirit Detective. I mean, ex Substitute Shinigami. But then they had the gall. Kubo had the gall to put in a kid who uses video games as his power.
What? That sounds so dumb.
Also, whenever he didn't know what to do with the plot, he just introduced more characters, and
Yeah.
he even admitted to it.
I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna make somebody else. Also, there's more shit between like Soul Society and the Arankar arc. Like the fact that they had a cute little mascot character that transforms into a sexy woman. Both Yoruichi and Nell.
Nell was worse though.
Yeah, because Nell had no business doing that.
Yeah, Nell not only had no business doing it, but it was super gross.
No.
Coward.
Fuck you. I am easily swayed.
Oh, you got fucked.
What a jip item.
Brutality.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the only choice when you take that. 'Cause,
Wait,
like, look,
hold
I gotta
on.
kill
No,
things
I
quick.
can pick this back up. Money.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, whoa, 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 son.
From that in the
Hi.
corner.
I liked the Fullbring arc though. Like, here's the thing: after the arcs before, the Fullbring arc felt like a breath of fresh fucking air.
I mean, that was right after Aizen, right?
Yeah, that was after Aizen finally went down. Did you know they brought him back?
No.
Why?
I mean, not as a villain, but they brought him
No,
back.
I'm sure it wasn't as a villain because he's not strong enough to be a villain anymore.
I mean, he wasn't a good guy, thank God.
So they brought him back in a Frieza capacity.
They basically, yeah, basically. Chad needed more story indeed. Chad was the one character who they
Chad
kept,
was so cool.
Chad kept getting Yamcha'd over and over, and it wasn't fair because Chad was awesome. Chad deserved better than that bullshit.
Nice. Freeze! Oh. Fuck you. Get stomped.
There's a hanging red pen over there. I don't know what it was about.
Where at?
No, it was there for like a second and then it disappeared. It was like
Got
right
this
there.
guy yet? No? One day we'll find out what that is.
Fuck?
What is this thing?
I mean, come on. That's the daily.
Yeah, that's the dailies. It used to be down here.
Damn it, I didn't want to see Zito clear the game, but you had to make him take the curse chest.
Look,
I
see a curse chest, you take a curse chest.
I was issued a challenge
Come on.
I mean, come on, guys.
Oh God, Don Kanonji.
Don
Don Kanonji is the worst Mr. Satan like character.
Are those like just popping up in every show no matter what now? Like the guy who like has no reason to be there but still is there?
Not in My Hero.
Yeah, not my hero.
That's fair. I like that.
See, My Hero. So okay, some people took issue with the idea of calling Hunter x Hunter a deconstructionist. Well, having deconstructionist elements. I would definitely say Hunter x Hunter, whether intentional or not, is a deconstruction. But the people who call My Hero a deconstruction,
No, that's wrong.
No,
absolutely
no.
not. That is just really good shonen. Like My Hero currently.
Just because
is,
it doesn't adhere to all the tropes doesn't make it a deconstruction.
Yeah. Hunter x Hunter, on the other hand, subverts tropes sometimes actively.
Ooh, what
So-
the fuck?
Double notched bow.
Midwest Giant. Every time Kaiser talks about anime, he is wrong. I can say this because I know almost nothing of anime.
It's true. What do you have to say to that?
That is a rock solid argument. I know nothing about anime. I'm sorry.
My Legolas bow.
Split the arrow. Which I love that that's a fucking ability in D&D.
Better melee weapon.
I do like the. Okay, so somebody was pointing out that they want Tight Kubo to be the artist for a rider, much like with Yusuke Murata for.
What is that? What is that?
That
the black
is-
hole?
That is a blueprint grenade. If you were to throw that at an enemy that has a blueprint we have not collected yet, it would turn them into an elite, but it'd have a 45 to 50% drop rate of the blueprint.
Oh, that's.
I don't know how many blueprints you don't have, but I'll take it.
If you get to the clock tower, that's where we start finding shit I don't have.
All right, I'm also gonna take this blood.
Oh, you a vampire now.
Oh, they changed the vampire teeth.
Yep. It
Can't
was
break
kind of
those.
It was kind of goofy, to be honest.
I liked it.
God, that must be so fucking satisfying to watch. Like when both hits on the double notch bow go through, because you get him in the chest, then you get him in the head. It's like,
Yep.
oh.
Also, yes. God, I would love for Kubo to just work with a writer. Just give him to Togashi. He was already ripping off all his work, so it's like, here, Kubo, just write or just do the art for Togashi. Maybe Hunter x Hunter will finish one day.
Maybe.
Oh, what? Obtain objects, miscellaneous skills.
You
oh,
want
skills.
you want Granado or traps?
Ooh, I like that.
So-
One's
Two
got
turrets,
brutality, and it releases a toxic cloud when something dies.
Oh, wasted a lot of gold on that, but whatever.
You could sell it.
keep forgetting to do that.
I keep forgetting that too. That was an added-on feature in like update 3.
Yeah,
I
it was
think.
added a while ago. Back when these guys got boomers. They used to just be dudes and huck grenades.
I want to know how these guys
Yeah,
like,
you
do
want
the
the lore?
animations. No,
Oh.
the animations. I want to see how these guys do the animations for these characters. Like, I know they have the 3D models of the characters on, like, when they show off concept art, but I want to see them, like, actually work on one from start to finish. Really want to go for them toxic sewers, huh?
Fine, I'll do one that people haven't seen yet.
Yeah. For variety's sake.
For variety's sake, just so we aren't inside the whole time.
We're not underground in the fucking dumb,
Mush.
mushy sewers.
Promenade is a great word.
Yeah. The promenade, yeah.
Also, somebody called My Hero Reconstructionist, and yeah, that comment, I can actually approve of that
Yeah,
one.
rebuilt. Remastered.
Yeah, it breaks down tropes, but then
Remix.
sincerely reassembles them. That sounds good. I like that.
Zito's artistic curiosity. I went to school for it. I have no choice.
Although we shouldn't be reductionists. So
What genre would you say Mob Psycho falls into?
Mob Psycho is kind of an interesting one because it's sort of it's a comedy.
So would it be satire then?
I don't. It does have satirical elements to it. That is 100% certain. I don't know if it's what it's necessarily satirical of, whether or not it's like horror manga or something. It's hard to pin down.
Anyone miss Ice Shield 2021?
No.
Okay, so get this. Like, no one misses that. But I remember I did get on one big tirade before about how I wanted a Jersey-style hockey anime.
That would be hilarious.
And I know there was a manga that was like that, but it was so bad. It was like Clamp style for an ice hockey game.
Is it sad that I'm looking forward to Mob Psycho Season 2 more than One Punch Season 2 now that I know, like...
oh, it's another studio?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested at all, especially since the manga's not even close to being far enough, like, through the arc that it's currently in for them to have a proper ending to the season, so...
Oh, man. The fact that One Punch Man even has an arc, that feels weird to me.
Yeah, I was kind of
It's like the pacing has changed incredibly.
Yeah.
I was of the impression that it would just be fine where it ended.
I mean, sure.
It needs something.
I actually disagree. I don't think it needs something to add on to it because of what it originally was conceptually.
Actually, no. I would disagree because while it did a lot with the character of Saitama, it
introduced a lot of characters.
Yeah, it did introduce a lot of characters that were interesting
and never got payoff. Although I always figured it was a parody of shonen.
Oh, it
so
is.
Yeah.
If you wanted to like truly parody shonen, then yeah, I could see it going like if it ended there, it's like, oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, if One Punch Man stopped cold turkey right now, I would be a-okay.
Guess they haven't been reading the webcomic. I know the webcomic's finished. But they're not adapting the webcomic. They're adapting Yusuke Murata's version of it.
Mango.
Yeah.
It's mangoes.
And no, I have not watched the latest Black Clover. And yes, Seven Deadly Sins Season 2, I need it. I want it so bad.
Okay,
So is the thing that's out on Netflix an OVA or
Yes,
what?
it's just an OVA with barely any actual canonical bullshit in it. Like
So it's just fluff.
It's just fluff. It's 100% fluff. I was so angry when I saw
Yeah,
that.
I heard when it came out, I'm like, oh, season 2, interesting.
The manga-
It's only 6 episodes long. Weird.
The manga finished.
Okay.
So I've seen I don't watch anime all that much, but I have seen people like make a huge stink about Black Clover. So much to the point where it's like I guess I'm at this point where it's like people are talking about it so much, I guess I have to at least watch it a little bit. And I know that someone has told me that like the manga is so much better, but then when I say, well, what about the anime? People tell me it's Harry Potter Naruto.
It is Harry Potter Naruto, and in the worst way.
That's why I'm just like,
Zito, did you know that magic means everything in that world?
you mean there aren't people who just like have basic normal day-to-day jobs?
But Zito, what I'm trying to tell you, and I hope you understand this, is that magic means everything in that world. Do you understand that? Because I can repeat it again for you if you'd like.
No, I got it.
Oh, you sure? Because magic means everything in that world. Okay.
Does it? Does it really? But what about magic with a K?
This is gonna be dangerous.
I'm sorry, they're not French, okay? There's no way to kill something for me worse than bad dialogue. You can have a great premise, you can have great characters, but bad dialogue will destroy something for me. And that is my biggest problem with Black Clover besides Asu's voice actor.
Teleport at me, bitch.
Like, if the dub had actually just rewritten almost all of the characters, I wouldn't have been angry because that original, like, the original script is bad. It is a bad script.
All I remember is, like, I came into the office one day, and then all of a sudden I started hearing, like, yo! And I'm like, okay. Yeah, what? I'm like, okay, what the hell's happening? This must be a good time. And then it just wouldn't stop. Like, so from the
Why
time,
won't this end?
Yeah, from the time it took me to walk through the door put my stuff away at my desk, turn on my computer, and then go into the back room to see what's going on.
To blow my fucking brains out.
It still kept fucking going.
Yep, it never ends.
What was that video titled? Black Clover, but I want to die.
Yes. By the way, I guess 7 Deadly Sins hasn't finished. Sorry, I just saw I saw something that said the the end on it. So maybe that was just the end of that arc. Also, Nanatsu no Taizai, they call me a weeb.
Well, I mean,
You are.
I mean, I am. I'm not look, I'm not saying I'm not. Okay, so we're clear.
Everything bleeds.
so, like,
Oh yeah,
Even
nobody-
dummies.
even wood bleeds. Throw a bomb
Saps in my hand.
at the bats, but there
No.
you go.
Sorry, I forgot I had those.
What are you apologizing to me for? Mr. Take a Cursed Chest, you coward.
I took a cursed chest and I lived.
You're in the promenade of the condemned.
I almost lived through that other one. If there had been an enemy there, I would have lived. Motherfucking blocking this magic bullshit.
So, as someone walking into this, like, you know, obviously I like the D&D bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of like the major aspect was of, here's an anime and a manga about magic. And I'm like, yo, okay, so here's someone coming from like a tabletop history who wants to look into see how the Japanese are doing a Western thing when it's different on magic. And then that happens.
Here's
How my expectations should be tempered.
Just don't.
Here's
is
okay.
what I'm
So
hearing.
let me put this forward to you. Its concept of magic is about as well equipped as God.
As well as equipped
it's
as
worse
God.
than Fairy Tale.
What?
Wow, that's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, it's worse than Fairy Tale. So let that be, like, in terms of its knowledge.
Not that Fairy Tale is a bad show.
No,
just
no. I
It's
mean,
conceptualization.
yeah, it's use and understanding of magic. Now, if you're curious about that sort of thing, watch Ancient Magus Bride.
I have seen that.
Yeah, because that is like all like at the very least B+ usage of magic and understanding of that whole like.
Yeah, like the concept of Fae and everything is like pretty close, and I'm like, wow, they're actually trying. They're not trying to hack me this together. It's like someone actually read Western lore when it comes to that shit and wanted to make something out of it.
Oh yeah.
Ah, there's the ossuary. There's no chance I'd live in there.
I mean, Titania.
But fuck it, let's go.
Come on, coward, let's go.
Also, Titania and Oberon just showed up, and they're the fucking best. Like, I'm all about this shit. Midsummer's Night's Wet Dream up in this. Overlord. Okay, I want to watch Overlord. I've seen the first 2 episodes because our boy
Our buddy
Chris Guerrero
Guerrero's
plays
in
me.
that.
Yeah. So I want to see more of that.
Normally there's a store before that door.
Oh yeah, they took that out.
No, I don't want you to be able to equip yourself here. Fuck you.
Nah. Oh, what's that? You want an edge? Nah, fuck you, bro.
Is the time gate still here?
Yeah, it is. I just don't remember where. I think you may have missed it.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by 5 minutes.
Yeah, I kind of take my time. I like killing everything.
That is the best. Taking your time is the best way to find good gear, but
If you're in an area that you've already been in, no point. Fuck!
When Overlord Season 2? When we get Devil as a Part-Timer, it's Season 2. When we get Oron Host Club Season 2.
Fuck you!
Have I played Dokkan Battle?
Ah!
Man, I want to be snarky and an asshole right now, but I know that people actually like and play that game.
Play is a one word. Like is another.
Well, I mean, like,
They're trapped in it.
I like Sonic Forces to a certain degree, and everyone hates the fact that I had something to say about it. So you may as well.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I heard Sonic Forces was a playable game.
It's a game. It's a video. Sonic Forces is a video game.
Oh, wow.
It is not as botched a release as EA.
No.
Trust me, I have opinions on that.
Oh, okay.
We all have opinions.
Yeah, like, EA fucked up really badly, and I would not recommend anyone buy Battlefront 2.
I'm not I was so pissed off that I actually canceled my subscription to Knights of the Old Republic, or the Old Republic.
Ooh, damn.
They upset me to the point that I am boycotting their products.
I've been boycotting their products since they ruined Mass Effect.
I mean, they haven't had many good many good games in a while anyway, so.
Yeah.
But after this sort of thing, it's going to take everyone to just stop giving them money altogether, no matter what the cost, for them to learn from their mistakes.
That's what it is. Like the reason I gave for my drop subscription, which by the way, I've been subscribed to that game for, when did it come out? That long.
Wow.
Wow.
That is actually a while.
Yeah. And the reason I gave was because I was tired of EA's business practices.
Which is the one thing that people like seem to also like confuse. It's like, well, if you hate EA, then you hate like the devs, or you hate all this.
I
like,
don't hate the devs. I feel bad for the guys at DICE.
Yeah. By the way, that is the most bullshit thing, because that whole entire is saying that kind of shit is the people who say, well, if you boycott this company, then what about all the people that they employ? What do you expect me to do? Support bad business practices? I can't do that, and I won't.
No. But it kind of like leaves this like little impression that we kind of like all fall into the same trap as well. You know, like when we say Mario, and then when it comes to like trying to describe the video game itself, we say, oh, Miyamoto. Like, it's Miyamoto's game, when like a billion other people have worked on the title.
Yeah.
Fuck me!
Like, it kind of has like that sort of mentality to it when you're like describing, well, you hate their business practices. It's like you have to be like specific about that kind of shit.
Yeah, but, you know, it comes down to that whole problem of I don't have enough time, energy, and space to always say, by the way, I'm not blaming the developers, I'm blaming...
that's true, and unfortunately that leaves us in a giant hole of, like, the blanket statement issue.
But we always say EA.
Yes.
And it is EA's fault.
Right.
So in this instance...
It's not DICE's fault, although I will say they could still have made a better game.
I mean, that might be true.
You can have concerns for DICE, but at the same time, not their business practices.
BioWare could have made a better ending to
Mass Effect 3.
Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
But guess what? That was also EA. So we don't know how much EA has screwed over all of BioWare, or in this case, DICE.
To be fair, I think with the Mass Effect thing, I think it was like that ending. I think was a lot of just.
Well, they
bit off way more than they could actually chew.
They also canceled their original ending for reasons.
Did they give those reasons?
It's kind of shrouded in a lot of hearsay. So.
I was about to say, like, well, that would have been news to me if there actually was, if like reasons.
There was a better ending, and I've heard a little bit about it that involved the dark matter stuff that they kept implying.
Right. I was wondering where that was going.
Yeah, there was more to that.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, EA did get rid of the microtransactions, but it still takes blah, blah,
No,
blah
they
hours.
temporarily
Yeah.
got rid of the
Yeah.
microtransactions. Don't do that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
don't try this. They're coming back. They dropped it for the worldwide launch. Just wait. They'll be back. They'll
the way-
fucking be back.
Yeah, what happened was somebody pointed it out. The ending leaked, so EA made them change it. Which is like, who cares? Like, who cares if the ending leaked? It wasn't even the entire ending. It was just bits of it.
It wouldn't have made us money, though. That's the problem.
As for people concerned with DOTOR, there definitely won't be one tonight. I'm sorry. Like, I am... The wounds are too fresh on this one.
Yeah, no. Stay
I'm
back.
still willing to do free-to-play on this stuff, but... Taka and I are probably going to move on to Vanilla WoW once that's a thing anyway.
Oh my god! Here's the problem with I never got into WoW because I never got into it when it was at its prime and when I had enough friends who wanted to sit down and actually like do that sort of game, and I'm kind of worried if I want to get into it now. Do I want to have the time and energy to invest in WoW Legacy?
A lot of hype for the WoW. See, I never played any Warcraft. I saw the Warcraft movie. That's about as that is the closest thing I have to actually playing WoW.
Oh, you poor child.
I have never
What?
in
No.
my life felt so
so
much
much
pain. I had somebody that came and was like, when I was having my little rant on like the fact that critics don't like Justice League yesterday. Like, look, just because critics don't like it doesn't mean like
You don't have to.
you don't have to enjoy it. Like, you can't enjoy it.
Yeah.
But one of their examples was, I mean, they also gave bad reviews to the Warcraft movie, and I'm like, yeah, they sure did.
See, that movie was fantastic except for everything that wasn't the orcs.
Everything that wasn't the effects, or
Well, you say effects, but then look at the elves.
the elves were okay.
The elves were not okay.
They looked like they should have been Warcraft.
They looked pretty. Oh, did they
That's
look?
that's because Warcraft elves look ridiculous.
So now, here's a fun little question. Do you think that now with how the art style has drastically changed for Hearthstone, do you think that if they ever make a second movie, they'll start aiming towards those proportions instead?
It should have just
No.
all been in CG in the first place. I'm sorry, it should have been.
Yeah, I kind of would have liked it if it was just like an actual like.
Just an animated film, probably. Either way, it made billions of dollars in China, so it's not done. The
It's good,
franchise
yeah.
will continue.
Yeah. And I'll get my orcs. That's all I want. That's all I need.
I only went and saw that movie because I play Hearthstone, and I dragged you guys along because we all wanted kind of just to see a shitty movie.
I am really glad that I saw that movie with you. I usually don't like So Bad It's Good, but bam, that was.
It was because we were all there, and then we went out and like had some drinks and food afterward.
Yeah, that was the best.
You have a really high set of stack value on you right now.
You know, if it weren't for the fact that I don't want to give them money, I would say we should do that with Justice League.
Yeah, I was gonna see that this
Eh.
weekend anyway, though.
Damn it. What day?
I just
Probably Saturday,
You want to go together?
if you're interested. I mean, I don't like seeing that shit alone, but I am not opposed to it. I've seen a lot of movies alone. I'll see when the AMC is playing. Or the look. I like the look better, actually.
I like the look better too.
It's less chainy, despite still being a chain. Is it a chain?
Kaiser, let's be real. You liked Warcraft because of the orc meat.
Yeah, no, that's
said
what he
the
said.
orcs were the
except
best.
he's not. He didn't deny it.
Yeah, I kind of blatantly
My favorite
said
death.
it, actually.
Aw.
Oh.
I have too much health. Clearly. Brutality! It's the only way this level 3 weapon is going to get me through this. And I'm never giving up this Ice Blast because Ice Blast is, like,
It is
the
pretty good.
best item.
What if you find an ice blast that actually has the?
If I have a better Ice Blast, I'll take that, but I'm not giving up Ice Blast.
The Amazons changing their outfits makes me officially hate Zack Snyder. You mean Man of Steel didn't do it for you? I don't know what to tell you.
If Batman vs. Superman didn't make you hate Zack Snyder, I don't know what would.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about Hulk? But oh, dude, trust me. Like, I went to one of my friends. I'm like, you need to see Thor Ragnarok. Why? Just
Trust
just
me.
Trust me.
Was it Austin?
No. It was. You haven't met him. But
I've not met this friend, but he also likes Hulk Butt. Gotcha.
yeah, Thor Ragnarok's got a Hulk nude scene.
Blackbridge. Alliance or Horde? With Taka and I, it'll be mostly Horde. Probably Horde because he wants Orc.
Well, and let's be real here though. Kind of like the Alliance are a bunch of shitheels.
They are. I like their areas better, though.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Their environments are great, but they're just their whole fucking people and everything else is just fucking terrible.
I'm either going to be a Tauren or a Troll Druid.
I used to run Undead when I played last time. But then Goblins came out, and I came back into that, but then I was like, okay, I gotta save my money.
I believe in you, Lanny.
You don't need to believe in me.
He's got this.
Correct.
Zito isn't wrong about the Alliance. They're assholes. Every single one of them. There's like almost no redeeming qualities to anyone in the Alliance. They're all dicks. The Alliance has Worgen. So? They exiled them to a fucking entire other place because they were Worgen.
I'm going to pretend I know what this conversation
They're
is
werewolves.
about.
Werewolves.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just.
Oh, shit.
Oh, gee.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Ooh, you
boy.
got
I got
juggled.
caught up in that one. Motherfucker. Eat it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Resisted.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's in his fucking rage phase. A lot of shit doesn't work on him now.
When did they add that?
That was always a thing.
Update 3.
Okay.
Ooh. Drink, dude.
Fuck you.
Yeah, way to
Nice.
go. Duncan Onji or Mr. Satan? Mr. Satan, done.
Are we nuzlocking Ultra Sun and Moon? No.
Not right now, anyway.
I would, if you wanted my honest opinion, I would tell you wait till.
Why did I do this?
What?
Oh, never mind. It's the only way through.
Oh, I was about to say I would wait until Gen 8. But that's just
Yeah,
me.
Gen 8 we might do as a stream, but Ultra Sun Moon, Sun and Moon is still so fresh in my memory, and I don't have fond ones.
Oh, you don't have fun memories?
Well, I have fond memories of the Nuzlocke, but I could not bring myself to finish my solo play of that game.
Really?
Yeah,
What was the reason?
probably because I just finished a Nuzlocke, and I don't know what else it was. Here's the thing, I could probably replay X and Y before I replay Sun and Moon. I loved X and Y. Whoa, you guys have changed.
Welcome to the fjord, man. We got changes for days.
Fucking cannonballs. Fuck you with your cannonballs.
With your cannonballs.
What's wrong? You don't like the captain?
Eh. Eh.
Oh, I've never actually like heard the updated music for this. Which is kind of neat.
Very piratey. Maybe we need to add it to the
I mean,
D&D mix.
I think we could.
That'd be cool.
Could be the combat mix. Motherfucking leeches.
I mean, right now it's all like public domain and stock stuff, so.
Yeah. All the Incomputech music. The Ultra games feel like they're a bon voyage for 3DS. I agree. Because
Go away.
we do not need another fucking travesty that was triple battles on the 3DS.
Oh, man.
How do you like all those 2 frames per second?
Yeah, man. Imagine if they'd actually had the 3D in that game.
Didn't they, wasn't there like a thing they also wanted to have like Pokemon walking behind you as well?
Yeah, they wanted to do that. I'm sad you couldn't have that happen. That would have been great.
That would have been neat.
It's
Yeah.
sad that we haven't been able to do that since Silver and Gold.
Hey, maybe for Gen 8.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver are still my favorites. Specifically those versions.
I cannot just escape from Fire Red. I
And not even because of the Nuzlocke. I mean, I know Mr. Steak and Slow Mara. Every Pokemon we had in that run was amazing, but poor
Wait.
Ivan.
You want to know what would suck even more? Is that if someone said, if like they came out and said, all right, everyone, here's the game you all waited for on the Switch. Gen 1 remake for the Switch.
I'd be okay.
No.
But no. It would work because then that means we're running on Gen 1 like areas, but up to Gen 8 Pokemon.
Well, they'd need to add new Pokemon for that.
Right. Well, Gen 7 then. I apologize. And I am actually super okay with going back to Kanto with Gen 7 tech.
What I would love to see is just a new story with all of the old lands in, like, full HD. Like, you travel to almost every continent doing some fun shit.
But then at that point, you'd be making a pseudo MMO.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Twist my fucking arm.
Yeah, no. What I would absolutely love is, oh man. Okay, so imagine this crazy shit. You can start in any region and each region is a different like server basically.
Right. Oh,
That would be so cool. And then like there's a new place, basically the 8th place, where you can also start if you want. And the Pokemon League is just one place at the middle of it all.
That's what I kind of always thought it was, to be honest. I always thought that like the Pokemon League was supposed to be like the central government of the entire like Pokemon universe.
Yeah.
Like being a gym member was like a city job.
Yeah, no, I would absolutely be about like being able to battle other trainers all over the world.
Oh, things aren't looking up.
I still got drinks. You're a bunch of assholes.
That's basically accurate, but they never treated it as such. They never treated like being a gym leader as like, because if you think about it this way, then the Pokemon League is kind of just like the world government military.
Can you imagine like an EVE Online style Pokemon game where like you sign in and you can be a gym leader if you're like that good and
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
With wormholes, absolutely now. Anything's fucking possible with wormholes.
I think the only problem with the whole gym leader thing is that you would like.
you'd need to spec in a specific type of Pokemon.
Well, not to mention you'd also have to be available on regular occasions.
Yeah.
What if you like what if you do it like the Misty Sisters where they share a gym?
Ooh, you make your own gym.
Mm.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
And yet, even in this universe, no one wants to be a dark type gym leader. It just never becomes a thing.
I'd do ground. I like ground.
I'm going to be legit with you. If I was to ever be a gym leader, it's either going to be a switch between dark or fairy type, because fairy type is fucking OP as shit.
Fairy type's pretty crazy.
That, and also I like huge shit. So what the fuck am I gonna, I'm gonna sit here and lie
Of course,
I'm gonna sit here and lie to myself.
you're the Cobalt guy.
I know, right?
Oh, what happened here? Ah, Jesus!
And they chase you.
Yeah, I noticed.
No, like, I mean, they teleport.
Oh, there he is.
Say, hey, I'm here now.
Just try and have a good time and don't die.
Excuse me a sec, guys. They'll be waiting for me.
Say, oh man. Okay, now if you get another key, you can either take this key and go down to the Forgotten Sepulcher, or
Okay, so you can get to the Sepulcher from here?
yep, is that what it's called?
Sepulcher.
Okay, I'm sorry, I got that wrong.
No worries.
Or
I make it my business to learn how to pronounce words.
right on. Or you could go all the way to the end, just keep going forward on the surface and get to the clock tower.
Okay, I've never been to the clock tower.
Yeah, that's new. The clock tower was teased in the
Yeah,
last
I
film.
remember.
You actually had to speed run all the way to it, and then it would just tell you, yeah, this area's not ready,
We aren't done with it yet.
dickhead. Oh man, everyone's doing their hypothetical gym leaders now.
Fuck!
Trunks would be steel type.
Yeah.
Still fighting.
Yeah, I can see that.
But are we going to like
Fuck!
Oh god.
Save me.
Magic.
Oh, they teleported.
Oh.
That was a good run.
That was a good run.
But I got a bunch of
man.
bit drops to read off here because that was a long run as well.
I am whole.
I am one.
Luxurica dropping 510 bits. Because I love annoying y'all with bits, I want to ask Lanny and Scott to act like Vegeta and Trunks. Improv.
Oh,
Fuck
wait,
you,
no.
boy. You're a worthless piece of shit.
I did literally nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, Wombat.
All right, so what are these? Stuns
Zambi,
victims?
thank you so much for the second month resub. Saying second month, let's go. Okay, hammer is smashies. That's a shotgun.
If your enemies have full health when you hit them with the hammer, it's more likely to stun them.
And if you shoot them with the crossbow when you're up close, it just kills them.
Well, that's great. Oh, okay.
Probate dropping 1,000 bits, saying, I enjoy this impromptu 4-star bento episode on the nature of shonen. Thank you, Probate.
That's why we made a channel about anime.
Laxarica, thank you so much for the 510 bits. Saying, last bit. So I want to get all this shit in. Lanny is a vocal pioneer. Zito knows what is real, and Kaiser Neko is a furry dream come true. Mwahaha! Also, Kieran and Grant need to start an improv group. I can't
man.
disagree there.
Yeah, you're right.
Glenn Shane, thank you so much for the sub with Twitch Prime, and Bulba Blunt, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Prisoner Zool, also thank you for the additional 100 bits. Sorry, I didn't see that one.
That's the speedrun sword.
It's a good sword.
No, it's a good. No, it's a good sword.
Your hammer is awful compared to that.
Okay.
And switch your hammer and switch that to X.
How?
How do you swap that?
Good.
Press start.
Press X.
That.
Now
There you go.
your primaries have switched.
Yeah.
Oh, also, looks like you opened a chest, so be careful not to get hit
Okay.
at all.
Oh no. Oh no.
But the Nutcracker. No.
Oh, well, I mean,
You want to go again?
yes, please. Yes, please.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the Nutcracker, though, yeah, but the Swift Sword literally is like, once you kill an enemy, as long as you keep killing enemies, every consecutive attack from then on out is always going to be critical.
Oh.
Excuse me. A little bit of a big boy gamer
You got taco
food.
mouth.
Yeah, big boy gamer food slid down my
Are you
throat
are
there.
you a soft shell taco or a hard shell taco?
I like
guy?
both. But if you put a gun to my head and gave me a preference, I'd say hard shell.
I agree. However, like ordering it in like you did, I would almost always go soft shell just because it would get mushy anyway.
Yeah, that's why I went soft. I was just like, I don't know if I want to eat on stream or if I am going to in the first place, so I'm just like, I'll keep it soft.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When you're on stream, keep it soft, man.
Always keep it soft, kids.
Don't be a DSP.
Don't get taco mouth on stream, okay?
A cautionary tale brought to you by Team 4-Star. For all you budding streamers out there.
Yeah, keep it soft.
That spear's deal is if you...
Attack from behind or something?
No, if the spear...
Oh, pinned to a wall.
Yeah, if the spear hits while you're attacking and the spear hits the wall, it does critical.
Yay!
Oh hey. I want it.
Get you a check.
Yeah.
But can you open chests ever again now that you know that bats might fly out of it?
Yes.
What is that?
That's the phaser. So
I have not seen
Nope.
that one.
All right, I'll pick it up then.
if
Well,
you pick
take
it up, if there's an enemy in front of you,
it's an ability, not an item.
Yeah.
So you may as well.
if it
Press right
teleports
trigger.
you- It teleports. Well, an enemy has to be on screen. So
Ah.
anyone in that area, you would teleport behind them, and if you deal an attack right afterwards, it does automatic critical. and time
So
saving
instant
damage.
transmission.
Yep.
We know that link. We know that lingo.
Yes, that is automatically equivalated to something that we're all familiar with.
Not gonna climb the vines. Not gonna.
Wait, vines?
Not-
Vines?
not-
Yeah, that little puddle of gross on the floor there. You
You
press
gotta take-
back that way.
You wanna
Other way.
go
Oh,
left.
oh, okay.
Press right bumper. Right bumper
then
on
take
those.
Oh, those. Okay.
You want to just give a little tap? Make it grow.
What up, son? What is that? Oh, it's not.
You just found a Hallelujah. What, in the game, Bracky? Oh, Bracky. Most likely Bracky's playing the game right now.
Oh, nice. By the way, while I was in Japan, I went to the Capcom bar.
Ooh.
Yes. Very cool. Allows you to play some Capcom games. I got to play Resident Evil 7 with the VR stuff on. That was pretty cool. Very crazy, very creepy. I also ate their food, which was a mistake.
While I went to New Zealand, we went to a kitty cafe.
Ah, I went to a Hedgehog Cafe.
A hedgehog cafe, man.
Yeah!
Japan's got that next level shit.
Yeah, dude, hedgehogs big in Japan right now. Like, what? Yeah, I don't need that now because I'm not a loser who needs to use potions. Watch as I need to use potions in the very next
Well,
room.
you went to the toxic sewers again.
Oh, should I not have?
I mean, you can
I
go.
mean,
the
it's-
promenade is easier.
It's the harder route. So
Oh.
you're a big boy gamer. Let's go.
It has better items in it.
Can I offer you a cinnamon twist as a big boy gamer?
I'll partake.
Yeah.
Little cinnamon pork rinds. It's essentially what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Oh,
God, I haven't had one of these probably since I was like 15, 16.
Yeah, ditto actually. Like I think the exact same.
You want an owl cafe? Isn't there one in LA?
Yes, there's. Oh, maybe. Oh god. There was one in Japan. There was a cat cafe and an owl cafe, and all I can imagine was like one of the owls coming and picking up the cat and eating it. I mean, owls are predatory birds,
owls
dude.
are pretty vicious.
I know they're. Oh no, trust me, I know they're vicious, but like.
There was a horror story from when I was young of like a couple that just got like a new puppy, and they went outside like just, oh look, he's got, and then like they start hearing this whoosh, whoosh, whoosh noise, and the owl swooped down and grabbed their dog and just flew away.
You may want to hurry up. Get over there.
Oh, I want it.
Follow
Give it
the
to
map.
me.
Follow the map. Go down. Go
Give
down.
it-
Go down.
Give it.
Down
The
that
other
way too.
Go that way.
Down,
Go left.
down and left.
Open the door.
Get on the floor.
Open it.
Arf.
There you go.
Hooray!
You're a speed runner now.
I'm the best.
Better than you guys. What is that?
You wanna just like pick it up like you would open a door. That's extra cells.
Oh wow. That's a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of
that is
cells.
horrible, and that's more of a cautionary tale to everybody out there. If you have a puppy and you live in an area with owls,
Hide that dog.
don't necessarily hide that dog, but be cautious. Be around it. No, make sure there aren't any owls in your area.
The worst thing I've ever had to like, the worst time we ever had something like that was I was in the Poconos in Pennsylvania, and there was like a big migration of bats, and one of them swooped down and attacked like the neighbor's cat.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wow. Yeah, bats can get big. Oh.
And
Whoa.
territorial.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Just don't attack it too much, and it won't follow you.
Well, we didn't like pay much attention to it because we didn't have any animals over where I was, so all the bats did was just like
all you gotta
swoop
do,
down
all you
into
gotta
the
do is
pool.
roll past it and get above it. It won't be able to hit you. There you go. You're safe.
Like the bat would swoop down and like drink from the pool and then fly away.
Uh huh.
But then all of a sudden we just hear, oh my god, on the other side of the fence. Just punch the owls. Have you ever tried to punch a bird?
They don't
No.
just sit there and take it.
I hope hope
As
nobody's-
speaking as someone with experience punching many birds,
Here's an eagle. They're endangered.
punch it. That's how they test your loyalty. It's how they test your loyalty against America in other countries.
If you can make it bleed, then you are
Look, punch
worthy.
this bird. But it represents freedom.
That's some Kingsman. That's some Kingsman shit right
And
there.
then it just looks to you and just goes, I can take it. For America.
For America, I'll do it. And they always have Seth MacFarlane's voice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Those
okay.
bats do a lot.
Yeah, Splodo bats are not a good time. You want to kill those ASAP. You punched a pigeon once? Why? What did it do to you?
It might have been on accident, because I mean, I know those stupid birds just fly randomly at times.
I mean, I
Oh,
did.
hey, it's our buddy. Oh,
Nope.
he's gone.
Huh? Oh.
No, he wouldn't be here. Oh, there he is. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
waiting for him to come back as a boss.
That would be pretty dope. I do remember I actually did, like, I don't know if I punched it, but as a kid I, like, flailed my arms like a madman because there was a seagull trying to steal my hot dog in Jersey. And those things are fucking huge.
I hear they're pretty messy birds there.
They're pretty ginormous birds, too. And I don't know what happened, but I cold clocked it so hard it hit the floor and then just, like, warbled around on its back.
Yeah, sounds like a seagull.
I will punch a seagull if it's going for my food.
I felt like an asshole, though.
I punched people for going for my food. The Ramparts. Welcome to them.
Welcome to the ramparts.
But me with my animal empathy, I was just like, oh my god, I feel like such a huge asshole. Why didn't I just give it the hot dog?
Because it's your food. Dude, animals will kill other animals for
I
their
know.
food.
Yeah, no, but this was like 8-year-old me.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, don't.
I had more empathy for animals than I did fucking kids, because kids were assholes back in the day.
Oh, I mean.
No, I always care more about animals than I do people. I think that's
Animals do it to survive. People just do it because they're dicks.
yeah.
Well, that or they're hungry too.
There are several studies out
Let's
there.
not
that-
talk about when that becomes an issue.
There are several studies out there that claim that like show that humans actually have more genuine compassion for dogs than they do for other people.
I
Like
believe
any
it.
dog,
Even the ugly ones, especially the ugly ones.
especially them. They need the most love.
Ugly dogs need love too.
What's the ugliest dog you've ever seen? Like breed and like the reason why it was ugly.
Oh Jesus!
I have.
I don't know what an ugly dog looks like.
Dogs suck. Now, son.
No. Yeah. What? What are you even talking about? Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna die. I am.
Well, we are
really
past 8
definitely
o'clock
gonna die.
anyway.
Yep.
Oh well.
YOLO it.
To
YOLO
battle!
Use your phaser.
Oh.
Too late.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us on Casual Friday. We
Cash
hope you had a
Fry.
great time. Thank you so much for the fan mail. And we'll see you guys on Monday for some TFS at the table. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye bye.